We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Oakland A's and the Cleveland Indians. The Athletics are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana handles it for the first out of the game.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Popped up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Vida Blue is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out. So coming to the plate, Oscar Mercado. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Mercado is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will second inning coming up in Cleveland, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ball game. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
But the runner's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one.
No strike.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, D-Row. Are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off in it.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Row, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
In now, Tony Kemp. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Kemp stands just 5'6", bats left, throws right. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Into the box now, Austin Allen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes.
And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ricky Henderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Ready with the 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 3 runs already home here. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The A's lead this one 3-0. Leading off the inning, Franmil Reyes. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So the double puts him right into scoring position here to kick off the home second. And we'll bring up our Indians leaderboard to confirm for you that he currently leads the team in that category. Jose Ramirez is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Good power curveball there, and he's in control 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Ready now, Domingo Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Reyes, the runner at second with one away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
The first baseman, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Santana now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 0-1 count and the pitch. Santana, 33 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. One left for the Tribe. They trail in this one 3-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
The batter, number 10.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back standing. Into the box, Marcus Semien. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Don't want to forget about him. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
1-1. Hit hard towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Line drive to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Now batting.
One gone for the A's here in the third. And that brings in the big power-hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Throw over to the bag. Back in standing. Still only one out in the inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Tony Kemp will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man.
We're back now as the Indians get ready to bat in the third, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Entering the day, they rank among the best teams in the league in stolen bases. A lot of teams these days rely more on big swings of the bat to generate offense. But when I asked a member of the coaching staff about their approach on the bases, he told me they're simply playing into their strengths. He said they have a lot of really athletic guys, so it would be misguided to not be aggressive and force the other guys to prove they can stop them. Something to keep an eye on as this one moves forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Leon, a former Red Sox, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Swing and a liner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Plutko will take it himself for the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road. You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Ramirez is there. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Chris Davis.
Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
Now batting.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Jackson comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500, so he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And the run is in to score from third. It's 7-0.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien pitches a called strike. The throw not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Oscar Mercado. Line drive to left. Davis is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kemp takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulder. Digging in now, Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Turned on down the line. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, that's what the threat of getting a bunt down and the threat of speed does. It brings the third baseman in right there, in too far to be able to react in time to that bullet down the line.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Santana moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the 1st out. At the plate, Tony Kemp. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Tony Kemp.
From the stretch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
Now batting. The catcher.
Now at the plate, Austin Allen. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the back.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Kemp rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 9-0.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Adam Simber gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Men on third with 2 down. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Right fielder giving chase, and the run is in to score from third. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
So close yet so far away. 2 outs, but back-to-back hits. This one a triple, and 3 runs have now been chased home. We'll see if the defense can make a play and get them out of this nightmare.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Lifted into center field. Mercado will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The A's lead this one 10-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos.
So now Carlos Santana, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Kemp is under it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Lead looks insurmountable. New inning set to get underway, and here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The bat, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to left. Santana is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, number 22.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ramon Laureano. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Oh and 1, here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
This is line to left. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A's are gone in order, but they're still in front 10-0. Into the box now, Jordan Luplow. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he fouls this one off. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate, Sandy Leon, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Sandy Leon goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Cesar Hernandez is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Olsen will put this one away, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
At the plate now, Tony Kemp fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Austin Allen.
So digging in now, Austin Allen. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Ricky Henderson, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. Digging in, Oscar Mercado. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
High in the air out to center field. Laureano is right there, 1 down. You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Jackson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order.
Leading off for Oakland, the left fielder, Chris Davis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. 19th home run for him on the season as the blowout continues.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball all the ballpark like he did just there.
Hunter Wood enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Reggie Jackson. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Down the first baseline, gloved by Santana, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mike Fiers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 50.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jose Ramirez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. In now, Domingo Santana. He swings and grounds it to short. Simeon's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Pulled toward right center field. And he gets there, as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. All set to start the 9th in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now that's popped up. Lindor has a play, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And that's out number 1.
The batter number 5. Second base, Tony Kemp.
Standing in, Tony Kemp. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, the catcher, Austin Allen.
Digging in, Austin Allen, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Mercado retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. Stepping into the box, Jordan Luplow starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Laureano is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
The catcher, number 9.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Leo.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep. maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his...
And that's going to be your final out here, and the A's will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The A's took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the...